That is unfortunate. Whoever is in control now has decided to target the Awami League. And this was clearly targeting our party. They have killed several of our members of parliament. They have arrested some. The mobs have burned down the houses of almost every member of parliament. They have burned down Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the father of the nation's museum, which was his home where he and my whole family were murdered in 1975. And now they're targeting minorities. They're targeting temples. The Islamists are doing that. It's no longer a rule of law in Bangladesh. It's a mob.
You've spoken quite clearly about the Pakistani involvement in this. And I've said also on my program that the Jamaat-e-Islami is nothing but an agent of the ISI. So is this the undoing of 1971?
Well, 1971 was undone in 75, and my mother came and fixed the country again. And so this is the third time this has happened in Bangladesh. And yes, absolutely, I have no doubt ISI has a hand in this. I have no doubt other foreign powers that oppose our government have a hand in this.
Were you worried about your mother's physical safety? You've spoken about it. Was her life in danger, effectively, in the last 24 hours before she left?
Yes, absolutely. My mother
would they have done the same to your mother that they did to her father?
Exactly, and that was our fear. Is once the mob, they had announced they were marching on the Prime Minister's residence. And my mother did not wish to leave the country, but the rest of us family, we convinced her to, we forced her to, we demanded that she leave the country right then.
Today, Sajeeb, we've seen some really disturbing pictures. We saw pictures of people's bodies being hung upside down from lampposts and from trees, being called pro-Indian traitors. It's like a scene out of 1990s Afghanistan, or probably worse.
Exactly, that is exactly what's happening. And so, the claim that these are student protesters, peaceful protesters marching for democracy, well, protesters don't murder people and hang them up. Protesters don't loot and pillage. Protesters don't burn homes down, people's homes and temples. So what you're seeing are the facts. You want to call them protesters, I don't see protesters here. I see an unruly mob. I see militants. I see terrorists.
What will Khaleda Zia do right now? I mean, will she sit there and let the generals rule? Will there be a struggle for power? Who will be in charge? The generals, the BNP, or the Jamaat-e-Islami?
That is the question that remains to be answered. Unfortunately, I cannot see into the future, but you're absolutely right. There is no, right now, without the Awami League, with them decimating the Awami League and targeting the Awami League, there is no secular democratic force in Bangladesh right now.
What do you really feel about the Americans supporting the generals? Saying well done to the generals?
Well, this is what the Americans do around the world, and every time their policy fails, and now they have turned Bangladesh, which was a developing country, which was a success story, an Asian tiger, now it's going to become like another Pakistan, unfortunately.
And what about the family? Are they all now out of politics? You said there's no chance of your mother coming back. Is it a strategic retreat by the family of Mujibur Rahman? Is it a strategic retreat, or is it more than that? Is it complete?
No, I think this time around, this is the third time my family's been through this, and I think we are done. My mother has absolutely no appetite anymore, and after seeing them burn down my grandfather's home and destroy his statues, I have absolutely no interest. Now it's the people of Bangladesh, they will pay the price of their mistakes.
Okay, finally, what would you say to some sections in India who are celebrating this, saying, see, this is what happens when a mandate is not respected?
Well, you have seen the effects of insurgency on your western side. You had it on your eastern side, but Sheikh Haseena and Awami League kept you safe. Now you will see the result.
And what do you feel about the US? What do you feel about the US and UK not giving asylum to Sheikh Haseena?
No, they have not denied it. She has not applied for asylum.
Where would she want to stay?
I don't know. That hasn't been decided.
Okay. But they've not said no, you're saying? London has
No, she has not asked them. She has not made any requests at all.
Are you going to meet her soon, Sajeeb?
I hope so.
I wish you all the best. We'll be in touch. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sajeeb, was a joy, ladies and gentlemen, Sheikh Haseena's son. Clear statements now. The foreign hand, the Pakistan-America nexus in the Bangladesh unrest is crystal clear. The war on terror has turned into a war of terror. It's a very dangerous combination that is in power now. And they're going to fight among each other soon. You have the generals, the ISI, the Jamaat-e-Islami, and the BNP. It is not a question of whether Bangladesh will be the next Pakistan. Bangladesh has become the next Pakistan. The question are what implications for us. Let's debate.
Sheikh Haseena's 15-year-old rule has ended. Now, radicals rule the streets of Bangladesh. The involvement of Pakistan's pet Jamaat-e-Islami is clear. And the United States deep state is using Pakistan as a proxy war machine in Bangladesh.